What do you think is more dangerous to the country, drag or guns?
Drag, for sure.
How come?
It's poisoning the youth. That's what's going to run our country. It's scary. But guns is my right. I know how to handle them. I've taken training. I've raised my kids. Guns are our primary. It's our right, our Second Amendment right that I refuse to give up, and many of our people refuse to give up.
To most of us, this narrative sounds insane, but it's really what the MAGA folks believe. This MAGA lady, who apparently raised her kids on guns, truly believes that guns are God-given rights in spite of all the data about mass shootings and gun violence.
I'm just talking about the danger. You talked about how it's poisoning our kids.
From law-abiding citizens, and the thugs and the criminals are still going to have their guns. I want to be able to protect myself from a thug or a criminal. I want to protect, if I'm in a school visiting my grandkids and there's a shooting, I want to be able to pull out and stop.
Absolutely deranged take, right? She would be fine with a criminal having a gun and coming into her grandkid's school as long as she has a gun too, and then she can be the hero in her weird vigilante fantasy. And when she's confronted about bringing up a school shooting, she reverts it back to mental health, and that drag is also a mental health issue.
But you just said it, if there's a school shooting, as far as I can tell, people haven't died from drag, and that's why I asked the question.
Look at the transvestite that went in and did the school shooting. Come on, it's a mental health, it's mental health is what it is. The mental health and, the books that are in our schools. So many things have got to change in our country, and Trump is making the change.
I can't make out any clear points here. She just kind of bumbles through this speech, spouting out parts of typical GOP talking points against gun control. It's mental health, it's the books in the schools, it's woke culture, but it's not, ma'am. It's the guns. We already know gun violence overall decreased under the federal assault weapons ban. And we know the weapon of choice for mass shootings. So in the wake of mass shootings, which now occur at the pace of more than one per day, what's the right wing's response? State governments become car salesmen for their constituents, asking, how can I more easily get a gun into your hands today? The state of Iowa, where this lady Trumper came to see dear leader, is currently passing a bill through its legislature that allows handguns in cars in school and public parking lots. And the governor already eliminated permits. And in schools, Iowan lawmakers want to make sure kids know all the places guns can be. So kids K through 6 will learn taxpayer-funded NRA safety training from Eddie Eagle, a teenage bird who shows his 7-year-old friends what to do when they find a gun in a backpack at the park, with a catchy song called Stop, Don't Touch, Run Away, Tell a Grown-Up. Oh, and we learn mom's packing heat, but no biggie. This is the right's priority. Make guns part of daily life and blame everything else for our pain. In the meantime, drag will continue to not kill anyone, and angry people with vendettas will still have access to assault weapons, and Republican leadership will continue defending people owning assault weapons for protection. Even though the National Firearms Survey showed us that over 80% of gun owners either brandish a gun, mostly handguns, or just say they have one. So we're literally not choosing the assault rifle to protect ourselves at home most of the time. And so we could be voting to ban assault weapons that actually kill hundreds of people every year. The sick, sad point here is that what gun cult members are saying is no different from what Republican leadership is saying. They don't care about the facts. They don't care about what's really happening to LGBTQ people. They both want to increase the number of guns that people have, whether they're well-meaning or not. So the right is the side perpetuating gun violence, encouraging mass shootings, and romanticizing the good guy saves the world scenario. And frankly, if this lady is one of the good guys,
if I'm in a school visiting my grandkids and there's a shooting, I want to be able to pull out and stop.
I don't want good guys with guns. Hey guys, thanks for watching. I'm Leah Cover. Be sure to check out more of my content on The Breakdown. I'll see you in the next video.